Tonight, apprehension intensifies as water level rises at an alarming speed in parts of Nigeria. Residents advised to take precautionary measures. Edo State House of Assembly approves APC nomination of 2 lawmakers as minority leaders. And a deadly disease called anthrax on focus as federal government fears low awareness. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. This is the main news bulletin on NTA Benin. We are reaching you live from Benin, the Edo State capital. My name is Ogochkuka Ona. The Edo State House of Assembly has approved the APC nomination of 2 lawmakers for the position of minority leader and minority whip. The Speaker, Blessing Agbebaku, made the announcement at this Monday's plenary. Obehi Otuba Presai reports on this and other legislative issues.
On the 20th of June, the Speaker had stepped down the letter from the APC notifying the House of its nomination of minority principal officers due to controversies. The Speaker says those controversies have been resolved and the position of minority leader has been given to Eric Okaka, while Osaonyi Atu is now the minority whip.
Distinguished members, I want to also appeal that we are all one in this state assembly. We need to work together for the betterment of our people in our various constituencies. It doesn't matter whether you're an officer or not. This house must work in harmony.
The Speaker also announced the approval for the construction of the Edo State Seaport in Giligili.
We are glad to announce to the members and the people of Edo State that the bid for the construction of the Benin Port project was won after a competitive bid by Malta LG Africa, thus bringing to reality the emergence of a seaport in Edo State.
The Speaker also announced the constitution of committees and their members, and according to the House norm, the selection committee is to be chaired by the Speaker, while the Deputy Speaker and other principal officers will be members. Also this Monday, the House received 30 copies of the bill for a law to make provisions against open defecation in Edo State. The letter from the Secretary to the State Government, Osarodion Oki, says the bill seeks to prevent environmental and health hazards, strengthen and sustain Edo State open defecation-free status. The Speaker directed the clerk, Yahaya Omogbai, to slate the second reading of the bill for a later date. A matter of urgent public importance concerning the hardship faced by communities in Isako as a result of the failed portion of the road in Ayegwere community was brought before the House by the member representing Isako East, Kingsley Ugabi. Before adjourning plenary, the House observed a minute silence for the victims of the Ovia River accident. In Benin, Obehi Otuba Presai, 18 News.
There is a disease that is caused by a spore-forming bacterium. It is a zoonotic disease that mainly affects animals consumed by humans. It is called anthrax. Humans can become infected through contact with an infected animal or by alien spores. Ivio Yakire's this special report tells us all we need to know about this deadly disease and how we can prevent contamination.
Domestic and wild animals can become infected when they breathe in or ingest spores in contaminated soil, plants, or water. These animals can include cattle, sheep, goats, antelope, and deer. For humans, they get infected when they breathe in spores and eat animals infected by anthrax.
We have to be cautious and beware of, handling animal, especially when we are consuming the animal, like dry meat, dry bush meat, any dry meat. Make sure that meat is well dried. Make sure you wash your meat thoroughly before cooking, and it is well cooked.
The Director of Public Health, Edo State, also tells us that it is treatable, but early detection is the key to survival.
The symptoms are not different from other symptoms that we see in other, bacteria or viral infections. We have cough, flu-like symptoms, sneezing, catarrh, chest pain, difficulty in breathing. Patient can present with all this.
How then do humans know or prevent animals infected by anthrax as proteins from the already listed animals? I visited one of the slaughters in Benin.
They come they check if you don't see it. If you they see and then they call, they know they kill that cow. You know, see that different cow, then they kill cow where you get that signet. So our market here, na grand cow that they kill, they tell them what they know they get the one way no good. Any place where cow, the young way no good, the chairman for this place, we go talk, may they carry this thing go back. Here they know they keep bad thing.
Every morning this one honorable just I go check on for slaughter. True, yes. I was telling this one that better one. The one where I go sell, I will see doctor, I will see this one, no better one, another seller for this market.
Now that a close West African country like Ghana has recorded cases of anthrax, I decided to meet with a veterinary doctor. Anthrax is not new to him as he proffers solutions so now the outbreak can be halted.
There's a need for us to intensify our border surveillance. They say the Ministry of Agric under veterinary have to carry out intensive meat surveillance, that is meat inspection daily, and also to make sure that the veterinarians at the border ensure that the animal that are coming into the country does not carry the bacterial infection.
Anthrax was first confirmed in northern Ghana, which borders Burkina Faso and Togo. It is the hope of the people that the deadly disease does not find its way to Nigeria. In Benin, Ivie Oyahiri, NTA News.
Apprehension is intensifying in Lokoja, Kogi State as the water level rises at an alarming speed. Authorities are urging residents in flood-prone areas to take immediate action. Jonathan Omajali has more on this situation and government's efforts to mitigate the impacts of another potential disaster.
The residents of Lokoja are eager to erase the memories of the disastrous year 2022. The remnants of the physical and economic devastation caused by last year's floods still remain painfully visible. With the arrival of the rains once again, alarm bells are beginning to sound as the water level rises at an alarming rate, surpassing even previous year's speed. The area manager of the National Inland Waterways Authority in Lokoja, Titus Adoja, has warned that another catastrophe is looming over the confluence city.
2012, 10th July, we have a water level of 4.99 meters above the child datum, and as out of July 10, 2022, we have a water level of 4.68 meters above the child datum, and as of today, which is 10th July 2023, we are having a water level of 6.46 meters above the child datum, which is far above that of 2012 and 2022.
The government keeps telling the people to move away from the areas that are likely to be affected. But the question is, when they move, where will they go to?
Victor Mofayi, the State Commissioner for Environment, assured that the government is well prepared to assist potential victims.
The 2012 saga, the state government has decided to have on ground what is called a flood estate. In the flood estate, you have a hostel where it could accommodate thousands of people. Presently, we are preparing that place.
Considering the recent predictions by NIMET and NEMA, it is only a matter of time before Mother Nature strikes again. From Lokoja, Jonathan Omajali, NTA News.
A quick reminder that you can catch the news live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin, and reach out to us in the newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number 091-535596 and 48. A break is next in the lineup. Stay tuned.
time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Hello there! Welcome to the newest lounge in the ancient city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
It's finally here! Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate! It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, Benin City. Our unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics, we dare to stand out.
When malaria won't show power for your side, it gon' knock you down. I'm a temp salt gel. Ayua. Me I can tell you no say. Malaria my lesson when no get bad days. Oh, bad from out and it easy to swallow. I got red game changer. I'm a temp salt gel.
Say no to malaria. Yes to life.
Godwin Obaseki has described the immediate former Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, as a symbol of humility whose passion for the good of the downtrodden knows no bound. The governor made this remark during our Thanksgiving service by Professor Osinbajo at Ikenne, Ogun State. Goodluck Enaini reports.
The governor, who described the integrity and commitment of the former vice president as worthy of emulation, says Edo State will remain grateful to him for supporting some critical economic decisions taken by his administration, which has placed Edo ahead of others. He says his contributions in reforming the nation's judiciary shall remain evergreen in the minds of Nigerians, and praise God to grant him his heart desires.
Working with a man who has vision, a man who's committed to this country, a man who has character, and a man who has integrity. All what you've done are properly documented, and it will continue to benefit from the hard work, the leadership, and the commitment you provided us during your tenure.
The Ogun State Governor, former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, and some other dignitaries described the celebrant as a detribalized individual who takes everyone as his own. For Professor Osinbajo, the successful completion of his tenure would not have been glorious if not for God and continuous prayers of concerned Nigerians.
And I say to all the young men and women here that your own future, your destiny, your progress has only just begun. Wherever it is that we stop is only your own starting point. And we'll be there with you to support you and to enable you to achieve the highest that you can achieve.
For the people of Ikenne and Ogun State, the 14th Vice President of Nigeria remains an asset which they will continue to cherish. From Ikenne, Ogun State, good luck in NT News.
Similarly, member representing Esan West at the Edo State House of Assembly, Jonathan Ibamawu, has been thanking God for the victory at the polls and his constituents for the opportunity given to him to serve. Yes, Sylvester Mokwede has details.
Reverend Father Callisto Zukafo of Mary the Queen Catholic Church, Ekboma, said Jonathan Ibamawu should not disappoint the mandate given him by his constituents. Later, Jonathan Ibamawu, flanked by friends and well-wishers, danced to the altar to offer thanksgiving to God. The ceremony then moved to his residence, where some of his friends and colleagues said Jonathan Ibamawu has always been people-friendly, and they wished him well in the quest to giving his people adequate representation.
Somebody who has the interest of East and West people at heart.
He's my colleague and we work together at the house.
He can work, put in a policy or a law that can revive investment. Better for the community that he's a man of vision. I want him to keep it going.
So for us, a competitive election and win. It's not a small achievement.
Jonathan Ibamawu said his victory at the polls is the victory of the people, and his major interest is to make laws to protect the interests of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, and collaborate with the executive to resolving the lingering crisis in the institution.
He's seen as the only industry in the whole Salah. So to me, I believe that if the government is able to buy into the idea that should see that this university is promoted.
Called that Jonathan Ibamawu won the Edo State House of Assembly election for East and West under the APC. In Ekpoma, Sylvester Imon Kwede, NTA News.
Two suspected child traffickers who posed as artisans are on the run with two children. They were adopted from Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. This raises questions. How well do you know your neighbors? How easily do you trust people? What safety measures are in place to protecting little children? The questions keep going on. Let's hear the details from our correspondent.
Children Prince, age 2, and his cousin Success, 4 years old, are said to have gone missing on the evening of Monday, 18th June, in Igbogene community, Yenagoa, local government area of Bayelsa State. The suspects, a male and female, reportedly told their landlord that they are from the east. The suspects were said to have moved into this particular building just 5 days before the children got missing. NTA gathered that the male suspects came in the guise of an artisan who has a job to install POP fittings not far from the community. He therefore pleaded with the landlord for a 3-month tenancy agreement, time enough to complete his job. Moved with pity, the landlord agreed. Soon after, a female whom he introduced as his sister joined in.
The person who do this thing, he just come to rent our house. Now our tenant, he just come for just how many days? As for me, I just see the man for just 2 days. Consider where everybody they cry. Me said the thing just shock me. Me said if I come follow them cry, nowhere where we never go, we find the children there.
The unsuspecting neighbors received them with open hearts. They availed them of the use of their personal effects and their children to run errands. So on that fateful Monday evening, pretending to assist the nursing mother, they executed the nocturnal plan of running away with the children.
When she first come, she said, find children them. She can't snap them. She snapped my daughter with the boy and the small one right there. Just the way she just did free. See that Monday when I can't go church, I did for church. My sister come call me around all this 7 day. My other sister called me say sis, our neighbor carry my daughter with our son go buy something. You say they never come back. I said since when? She said one night never dark. We don't close. I thought I need to come back to enter motor. I can't run back to church. He can tell my pastor. He can ask me, waiting up. I can't explain for us. Now people don't want to take our own sisters, our own person. When they betray us like this, so because when they don't get bed, say my sister carry bed spread with her own heart, give them say make them go spread for their house. They sleep. We not do them any bad, but they're confused. Our children every their problem. They carry them go till today. We never hear anything from our children there.
The incident has left both mothers of the children and their grandmother devastated and miserable.
For a grandmother to lose 2 children like that, it no dey easy. Since from the day where the thing happen, even churches to churches now, so we don't go this biasa. They are telling us things, but I still want the government to see for one way or the other. Anyhow they will fix. Please, I beg, make a way to find my children for me.
And she's 4 years old. The only she did my life, baby say I get a person baby say they close to me. Don't get another person say just do your lesson, make I kill myself, make I just die and go, because without my pikin that the world is so useless to me. Say so I just need my baby back. I need my children back. That little boy that's my small boy say I need them back. Now then they give us joy for this house. The first grandchildren for the house.
Investigations into the matter are ongoing.
May the Lord have mercy. All right, we'll take a break. We'll bring you sports for the concluding segment.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just 4 walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails, and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We're into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Uluku Junction, Uluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to take enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still dey wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Where the opposite Unibet Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy Opoekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a king. No forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-05180. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
We now join Suleiman Musa for sports update.
Nigeria beat Ghana 3-0, 25-10, 25-15, 25-10 to lift the Women's Trophy at the 2023 African Under-21 Nations Volleyball Championship Zone 3 in Niamey, Niger Republic on Sunday. Team Nigeria went through the entire tournament without dropping a single set to be crowned champions while beating Ghana twice in the mix. Head coach of Nigeria Under-21 women's team, Rekia Mohammed, expressed her happiness over the victory of the team.
I'm the happiest coach on earth today because this is the first time Nigeria is picking a trophy in the underage championship. So I feel so happy. The Ghanaians came all out to play the Nigerian team, but the girls showed them that Kakino be leader. That's how we played and we defeated them. We've lifted the trophy and we are taking it back to Nigeria.
Nigeria men's basketball team, the Tigers, beat Mali in their opening Group B game at the second edition of the 2023 FIBA African Holding in Angola. In Sunday's encounter, the Tigers emerged victorious with a 62-56 points win over Malians. Up next for the Tigers is a tough fixture against host Angola on Monday in the three-team group. The second edition of the FIBA African kick off on Saturday, July 8th and will end July 16th. And finally to tennis. Reigning Wimbledon champion Novak Djokovic needs just one set to reach the quarterfinals after a thrilling match with Robert Hurkacz could not be completed in time on Sunday night. Djokovic edged out two fine tie breaks despite some powerful Herbert serving. When it resumes on Sunday, Djokovic will have 7-6, 7-6 leads. Djokovic has won Wimbledon 7 times and is aiming to equal Roger Federer's record of 8 wins in the men's singles. With Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
And that's the news tonight. Many thanks for watching. Do have a blessed evening.